Hello and welcome back to the channel once again, and if you're new here, welcome for the first time. It is AvidExpert, and today I'm going to be discussing Rockstar's probable announcement about Red Dead Redemption 2. So just for a little bit of history, guys, Rockstar has had a huge history of being leaked a little bit early on their new game projects because people like to data mine, people like to look and find ads and things like that. And previously, a lot of the times, we learn about GTA or Red Dead or any of the projects because they put up actor listings that they're looking for voice actors and other things such as graphics designers or external contractors. And I remember quite a few months ago this actually happened and they were looking for people with southern accents and things like that, you know, everything you'd kind of expect from somebody from a historical point of view. And recently they kind of came out with two giant announcements. These are absolutely massive. So the first thing they did is they posted a red and black Rockstar logo. Now this doesn't seem too out of the ordinary for anybody that's just casual, but if you actually check it out further on, it is basically the same color scheme that Red Dead Redemption used for their logo and everything. And then people kind of hyped up, could this be the next Red Dead Redemption, etc, etc. But in all honesty, it could have been anything. Come on, it could have been like a new Bully game, and I know that's out of the stretch, but yeah. But to me, it definitely was Red Dead Redemption 2, because when you're talking about from an artist perspective, color branding is something that comes into play. You'll notice it even on my channel with specific games having specific color schemes, and that's called branding. But then today they went and posted another screenshot, and this is massive. We basically see a bunch of men, 7 of them, in the Wild West as it looks like, silhouetted out in some kind of desert environment or something. And this is really interesting because this kind of confirms that this is definitely Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, looking at the fact that they released both these images on Twitter and it's one after the other, they're definitely going to be releasing a collection of these, and I guess we're going to get a short insider story into the Red Dead Redemption 2 universe. So I'd stay tuned and subscribe to the channel, or go check them out and follow them on Twitter if you want to keep up to date on this and keep up to date on all the latest information. But yeah, this one is interesting. Like I said, one thing I'd like to say is that the Red Dead Redemption 2 storyline was kind of set at the end of the Wild West. It was kind of like, you know, towards when the Wild West became less of a thing and more standardized government and technology started to take over, and people that cowboys weren't really able to make the profession that they were doing before. However, Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably going to be set in the past. It's definitely going to be a prequel to the game in my opinion, and it's quite interesting that we see so many characters here because in my opinion they're probably going to do something similar to GTA 5 where we get 7 different characters' perception through the main story, and that would be incredible. They'll definitely be connected to each other, but I don't think they're all going to be buddy-buddy like we see here, like starting the game with all 7 of them. This looks like it's going to be a long-winded story where they're all interconnected between each other. Now, there's also an online map that got leaked. You can take this with a grain of salt over whether you believe it or not, but the map basically shows all of the areas that we're going to be seeing in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, there's an island that's separated from the water, and there is a hell of a lot of water in this game. Now, if you guys remember from Red Dead 1, we couldn't actually swim at all, and there wasn't really any ways to cross the water safely. If you wanted to get across, you'd have to find a bridge, even if it took miles. I'm wondering if this game is actually going to incorporate swimming or some kind of boat devices that we can use, but also it looks like we'll definitely be able to transition across over to the island, which is separated on itself, and I assume that's going to be a prison or some sort of location like that. It kind of looks like Guantanamo Bay. But yeah, that's really interesting anyway, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. That's all we have on this now, and I like to keep these videos short and informative until there's more to release. If you want to keep up to date with all the latest news, hit that like and subscribe, and also if you have anything to say about this, any analysis, any speculation, then just leave a comment below. But for now, take it easy and peace.